Hi Libra, and welcome to your November 2017 General Tarot forecast. This tarot reading entails everything except for romantic love. I upload lots of romantic tarot love videos, so you can watch one of those if you want romance advice specifically. This is a general reading, so it will resonate with some Libras, but not all. And please really keep that in mind, that this is a general tarot reading for all of Libras. I am not looking at your specific personal energy, so if this isn't resonating with you, please do not be angry with me. Again, it's general. It will resonate with many, however, and for those of you that it does, I'm very grateful to be able to help you. So let's go ahead and see what your overall energy is for the month of November. And you guys got higher self, so interesting. Intuition may be quite high for many of you this month. Also, spiritual connections to family members and friends may be heightened quite a bit. Most importantly, for all of you, definitely pay attention to your gut this month, okay? Don't ignore what you're feeling, what you're thinking, especially if it's something that's just kind of eating at you. Not like a nervous mind, nervous thoughts, nervous energy, not like that. That thing that's just kind of like gnawing at you inside, and you just kind of know it's something subconsciously. So it's like you try to avoid it because you're not quite sure. Maybe you don't want to deal with it or whatever. So for all of you Libras, for the month of November, pay attention very much to any of those nagging feelings you have inside, for the good or the bad, okay? Because guidance, our internal guidance, our intuition definitely leads us both ways, right? Leads us to amazing opportunities and blessings, and also steers us from danger and keeps us safe at times, okay? So let's see what's going on with you, Libra, for the month of November. Again, this is not focusing on love and romance whatsoever. 3 of Cups reversed. 5 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Pentacles upright. 9 of Wands. 8 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune reversed. 4 of Wands reversed. 7 of Pentacles reversed. And the Chariot. Thank God. I'm glad the Chariot is what ends your reading. You know, I only have 2 more after you, Libra, and every single person, every other sign, I only have Scorpio and Sag left. They've had really challenging energies, and you know, you guys are not much different. It definitely looks like there's good and bad playing out in your lives this month of November. On one hand, it's something you're just outright giving up on and walking away from, and then on the other hand, there is a victory for you. So right away, most obvious, those of you who are at a job where it just, with those 3 of Cups reversed, it might just be really boring, or you don't quite enjoy the people you work with. It's not fun. It's dull. There's no celebrating. Maybe you feel like everybody's fake. It may be good money sitting next to that reverse 5 of Pentacles, but you're like, God, this place just sucks. And you know, it sits under, or this what sits right under it is this 9 of Wands. So you have invested a lot into this. If this is a job, this is resonating with you. You've invested a lot into it, and there's an element of you that does not want to let go, okay? You definitely want to walk away, and I feel as though that's what you're contemplating in the month of November is, do I walk away from this job, or do I stay? And for some of you, it's just like you cannot stay. You cannot wait any longer for the stability that may be lacking, okay? And you decide it's time to move on. And those of you that decide it's time to move on, I really feel like it's because there's another job offer that comes your way, okay? And that's what this Chariot is about, because the Chariot is also, kind of going in two directions, and then you have this decision to make here. That might be where the intuition really comes into play is, what do you feel the strongest inside? If this is a job and you're trying to decide if you should leave to go to another job, what is it that you feel inside the strongest? That's going to mean more than anything I can offer you in this tarot reading. I'm going to look at what these that Two of Coins is about. For others of you, I feel as though there might be like some friendships, or like just people that you like, 2 or 3 people. It could just be 1 to 3 people that you hang out with the most. I don't know. I feel like you're questioning yourself when it comes to perhaps your friends and who your friends are. Maybe they party a lot and you are kind of at a place now where you're like, I want some more stability in my life. I don't know that I want to live that scene anymore. Or you are on the opposite side of that and you think about the people that you're hanging around with, and you're not feeling like you guys really vibe. Like you might feel like they're boring and dull, and you want to get out and do more things and have more excitement in your life, okay? Or maybe even your job is making you boring and dull, and you just have no time for anything else but that. If you made an offer on a house, I don't know. I don't think that it's gonna go through, okay? And it's honestly, if that's the case, if like there's just this house and you're like, oh my God, this is like the perfect house, and this is everything I've wanted, you really need to trust the universe. If it does not work out, that it is for your best interest that it didn't work out, okay? Because it might require more work or have issues that you don't realize, like it could have bad neighbors, or maybe the plumbing's really bad, or there's just probably something that you're not aware of, or it's not the right time for you, okay? There might be a change coming in your life, perhaps career, that is just completely unseen to you at this time. So if you have been like trying to buy a house, and it's just not working out, or you thought like it was going to be a done deal and then it falls through, like the loan doesn't work out, just let it go. Don't feel like you were slighted or that there's nothing better. There is something better. It's a blessing that it didn't work out. Also, if you are thinking about buying a new car in the month of November, and you've really been trying to decide, and you're like, is it the right time? Maybe you don't have any car payments anymore, and you're just like, is this the right time? It might not be the right time in the first part or mid-November, but towards the end of November, waiting, yes, see, some of you are just waiting for the right moment. Towards the end of November, the wait is over, okay? And that's really followed up with that reversed 7 of Pentacles. So let's take a quick look with the Gypsy cards at the 2 of coins up there. Conversation, Lord, Thief. Okay, so for some of you, right off the bat, this has something to do with a job, and you need to have a conversation with a superior about, with this thief, perhaps somebody in the office or in the garage or out in the field, wherever it is that you work. There may be some behavior or illegal things that you witnessed happening, and you need to have a conversation with your superior about it, and you're really not sure if you should do that because you feel as though maybe bringing whatever this thief card is to light may compromise your job or your position, and also you could be waiting for the right time to bring this information forward. No matter what, with this Chariot, I really feel like you should say what you need to say. You definitely need to wait for the right time. Some of you, it's like a situation or person, like you're gonna walk away from that, and it's after the fact that you reveal like everything you know, or more is revealed to you. So let's see what this Chariot energy is about. Really pay attention to your intuition, Libra. It's going to lead you right on. If you think somebody's stealing, like if you have an employee and you think they're being dishonest or something's not right, chances are you are probably correct. So this Chariot is Soldier, House, and Sorrow. Okay, yes. So not to jump off the job thing, but for those of you who are trying to, you know, score this particular house or apartment or whatever it may be, you're willing to do whatever it takes, and it just doesn't happen for you. You know, try not to get stuck in this energy right here, because again, this is a blessing for you that it's not working out. And if I could say anything, it's that it is a blessing that it's not working out for you. I want to see this Eight of Cups, because also there's this element of, even though that Eight of Cups is walking away, that doesn't have to be you walking away. That could be somebody walking back towards you, especially with that reversed Wheel of Fortune. And even though we have like this Four of Wands reversed and this Seven of Pentacles, it's like maybe this person, you just kind of thought you would never get to work with them again, or you guys would never be friends again, or you would just never see them again. Like, it doesn't even have to be, you know, that anything bad happened. It could just be this was like a school acquaintance or something. Returns to you, and just because there's a lot of Pentacles here, I am going to say this probably has most to do with work. So let's see what this Eight of Cups is. We have House. There's the House again. Conversation and Gift. Okay, my goodness. So that is probably the strongest message. If you guys, whatever's going on, if you're trying to move out and you're scared of moving out, like maybe how your parents are going to react, or your roommate or whatever, again, like, don't be it's a gift. Like, if the house doesn't work out that you're trying to buy, or you don't get the apartment that you want, or the living situation that you are after, it's a blessing. Some of you, okay, I feel as though some of you who aren't like super focused on finding a new place, something may just kind of come out of the blue for you, which is going to be like a gift to you, and that's going to cause you to move. Okay. Yeah, like some of you, it might be somebody that owns a really nice house, and they have to like go to another state or move to another country, or they can't live in the house, so you get to move in and live there for quite cheap. Okay. Or perhaps you have been living quite cheap and now it's time for you to move on. Listen, if the house or the apartment you want does not pan out in November, for some of you it's going to, but if it doesn't, it's a gift. There's something better coming, okay? In December, most likely, there's something better coming. Overall, Libra, it looks really good for you guys, honestly. Money looks good. It looks like you have a choice to make, and the choice that you do make is going to bring you victory and success, and be the end of instability and just like of things not working out and panning out for you. Okay, it's the end of that energy that is coming. Again, the Wheel of Fortune is reversed, and we do have an 8 and 9 there, 7, 8, and 9. So this cycle is not quite completed in November. However, this personally relates to you, but it is very near completion, and most likely will be completed in December. So you'll make your decision by the end of November. If you don't get the house or apartment that you wanted, you'll know by the end of November why, and you'll be glad for that. For others of you, like I said, you're going to be purchasing a new vehicle, and it looks awesome. All good energy around that. If you've been thinking about it, you're definitely going to pull the trigger on it in November. And most importantly, pay attention to your intuition, Libra. What your gut says is the most important thing. Romance. So this is not intended to be a romantic reading whatsoever. But for some of you, I feel that this is coming through because romance plays a part of it somehow, some way, an element of this, whether it's somebody else's romance that you're just dealing with from, afar, maybe you just offer advice or whatever, or this person returning into your life could be a romance for you down the road. That's just such a weird oracle card to come out. Maybe you're thinking about changing your job because you want to date somebody at your job. Or maybe your romantic relationship is playing a big part in this heavy energy in your life, and like it's just spilling over. But like I said, for the most part, all this looks good. So For those of you where everything's on point, and this reading really isn't offering you much, maybe you're single and that romance card is for you to let you know that that is just around the corner for you. It's going to happen definitely before the end of the year. So the next oracle card I got is trust. Trust your intuition. Trust how situations are unfolding. Like I said, you're just coming on the tail end of a cycle. So November looks good. Not your best month, but it looks good. And I really think December is going to be phenomenal, because you come out of November feeling victorious, feeling strong. There's a gift at hand for you, and just trust yourself 100%. You'll be glad you did. Have a beautiful month, Libra. Take care.